Oh man. So I did a little bit of leveling,
Oh, good to
just
hear.
a
What level are
tad.
you on now?
Um. Oh. Actually, let me show my stats. I got the main stuff to 25, except for health. I don't need health to be 25 when I can supplement with it. I can sup. Hello. Oh. I thought that was a summon sign. It was just the glint of the. You see why? Like
Fair,
it's unnaturally bright.
fair enough.
Speaking
So
of,
you said you've been leveling. Why are you not in like Donkey Kong Park yet or something? I was trying to
boo.
remember a Donkey Kong level real quick. Coconut Escapade, Barrel Blasters, Lip Slide Escapades. That's a later game, I think. Ah, I missed the good old Beyblade.
Yeah, such a good attack. Anywho, I'm going to ignore all these people and run straight to the a summon sign. I could. I'm gonna go solo. By the way, I figured out why. I figured
You're
out.
having trouble?
No, I figured out why there were no summon signs.
Oh, you were offline?
I wasn't offline. I was on private.
Oh.
Let me dodge.
Man, this music is really
Oh
sleep-inducing, which
yeah.
is not good since we're both bone-dead tired.
Yeah, it's been exhausting.
It's been an exhausting day, just in general. Just so much is like, oof.
Alright. Now that I got my bearings back.
It's such a good song, though.
Oh yeah.
Very weirdly somber, in a way that I don't think a lot of other songs can be. Outside of, the very obvious one.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Oh, delayed just enough to be obnoxious.
Oh yeah. Yeah. As you can see, I've got my groove back.
You've thrown off the Empress's groove.
Thrown off the Huntress's groove.
That is such a good movie. I don't think.
Absolutely.
You know, it's also a good movie that
Treasure Planet.
Yes, but I was gonna name a different movie
I'm
about
surprised
pirates and airships.
I'm surprised he's not summoning his standing. There we go. And now you've made your fatal mistake.
Have you ever seen the hit Ghibli film?
There we go.
Castle in the Sky.
Yes, that's there we go. Glad I got that squared away.
That was fast, actually. I thought this was gonna take at least 5 more minutes.
What, you didn't think I could one-shot it?
Honestly, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't one-shot it. That way, we'd have more time to watch him kick your butt a little.
Oh, I actually do need to go to actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to
I'll say this. Thank goodness Elden Ring let you level up at bonfires again.
oh yeah.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Wait, actually I don't want to level up. I don't need to level up. What I need,
Well met, Ashen One.
I did not mean
Do an action command.
no, it's the motion controls.
Mm.
Let's see. Where's the Lloyd's talismans? There they are. Uh, I'll do 30. I'll do 40. I shouldn't need more than 40. Now let's see, Grey Rat, you're alive!
Oh, then we're both safe and sound. Thank the gods for that. I don't like getting things so close. I might have died if it wasn't for that peculiar onion knight. But in the end, it all paid off. Take a good look. They're sure to be of some use.
Alright, what's new?
Excellent.
What do we got?
He's actually savable in the final?
No, that was the second time going out.
Oh, okay.
The final would be the next time,
Oh, okay.
but
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna... Oh, that's good. That's real good. Ooh! Alright, so, let's see, that's 16k. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding.
Okay, so while you're grinding, let me tell. You remember how we went to the library and picked up the Please Give Leo a Break
Yeah.
DVD box set.
Yeah, that's where we got the Titanic movies. Or the
Well,
Titanic discs.
Great movie. But as I was returning that, I spotted another one. This was the Studio Ghibli box set.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that had, like, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, Castle in the Sky.
Great movie, by the way.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I started watching that one again because I was like, I haven't seen Castle in the Sky in ages. And I have never forgotten just how much I love Dola, but it is still a delight watching that movie again and seeing just how great she still is.
Yeah.
Dola's the mom pirate. Pirate mom.
Yeah,
Great character.
Castle in the Sky is pretty good.
Anyway, so Dola's one thing I liked about that movie is the sort of the pacing of the reveal and the antagonist. You're introduced to Muska in sort of a sympathetic position. He's basically being attacked by pirates, so you're like, oh, obviously this man in the suit is trustworthy. You discover this isn't the case, mostly piece by piece, as he reveals his hand sometime around the middle of the movie. But the pirates, who are introduced to us as antagonistic but silly, stand out more and more until the halfway point when Muska's mask slips. Theirs does too, and you realize they're actually like legitimately nice people. Pirates,
Yeah.
but legitimately nice. One of the best scenes in the entire movie is just the bit where they're all hanging around Patsu's house.
Yeah?
And maybe if you step away and then walk back.
No. I'm doing it right.
Okay.
It's an RNG thing. When the fingers curl inward, that's when it would spawn. See?
Okay. Yeah, so they're hanging around Patsu's house, and this is like the return of the pirates. Since by like the time they reappear, the audience is kind of just like had to deal with Muska being like obviously the villain, or at least very much proving he's the primary antagonist. And you might just forget the pirates are a thing. Because by that point, you've had a lot of lore info, you've had stuff going on, and then the pirates just grab Patsu, reintroduce themselves to the story, and everything they do from there just endears you more to the fact that they're actually just kind of fun, dangerous but fun in a way where it's like it's because Dola compares herself to. I'm trying to remember how Sheeta. Compares herself to Sheeta because I was about to say that with a T, and I knew that was wrong. um, Sheeta, and it's a very good storytelling when you have a character compare themselves to another in a positive manner, because a lot of those good feelings you have towards one character can immediately bounce onto another.
Oh yeah,
It's like
it's
jobbing, but
yeah, it's the same. It's like the same concept of like power scaling, where you have a character who like you establish as strong, and then another character kicks their ass to show how strong they are. Like, but it's the same concept, but just with a different like emotion.
yes. And it's because the pirates and Padzu. Okay, so Patsu cares about Sheeta, right? Anyway, this is like his darkest hour. He's had to give her up. He's like very hurt. And the pirates come in and they reconfirm what the audience feels, that he should have stayed with her and that he was lied to. Because we as the audience know he was lied to, and it's very good, and it's very like makes you really happy when somebody sort of lays it out to him and they go, Padzu, you gotta go back for her. Telling him what the audience wants to say, you know?
Yeah,
And that can that's really, it really endears you fast to them. Because while they're a funny, wacky villain group you can really get behind liking and or hating early on, suddenly having them and the audience on the same boat isn't jarring. It's encouraging because it feels like
like
something
Team
that was
Rocket
alone. Yeah, a feeling that
in
was
the
alone
movies,
in the movies.
and that
But
poacher
suddenly,
episode.
not true. I think that was a movie, wasn't it?
No, the poacher episode was an episode. The episode where the poachers were stealing poison Pokemon, so that's
Ah,
why that's why Team Rocket was uh
oh, okay. I was thinking about the Celebi movie for a second.
oh yeah.
Yeah, very similar vibes.
Yeah.
So it comforts the audience knowing there's characters who they agree with, as well as characters who immediately sort of kick the gear back and sort of help out in a moment of need. Also, they're very funny. And Mom is very much like Sita, except Sheeta, except she's a lot more brazen, I'd say. I don't know. They complement the characters in a way that's fun,
Yeah.
and you learn that the mom is actually that Dola is actually a lot sweeter than she acts at like a acts at a whim, and like she follows her instincts a lot.
Yeah, the thing I like about Studio Ghibli is that they never just have a straightforward villain. The villains always have like some kind of complexities to where y- like the queen in or not the queen. What's her face in Princess Mononoke? Uh, like she did have a point where if they stopped mining the iron, then the town would fucking die. And she
True.
did like do positive change by giving the women of that city like a chance to exist on their own terms by their own means instead of just being like a housewife or a prostitute, which would be the only two other avenues for.
Expected jobs.
Yeah, she gives them. Uh, she gives them, pay and the ability to exist as themselves without having to rely on someone.
To build off of that, one thing I always remember about Castle in the Sky, and this is gonna sound funny, is that it feels like a budget film. In that have you ever seen Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind?
No.
It's a very good film, and it came out 2 years before Castle in the Sky. 1984, Castle in the Sky is 1986. And a lot of the technology and a lot of like the minor details, particularly in like some of the character design, definitely feel like they had to pick up their notes from Nausicaa, and you reuse some of them for characters in Castle in the Sky, such as some of the flying machines, very similar vibes, etc.
Yeah.
Some of the environment design, very similar feeling.
Castle in the Sky
Uh,
was Studio Ghibli in general was a huge inspiration on the current state of Zelda. Um, Castle in
no
the Sky,
surprise there.
Castle in the Sky in particular, because you can see like you can actually see the inspirations that the Castle in the Sky robots have on like the Guardians, for example. They have like the same kind of arms. Also, the same kind of arms that Brow has, if I'm remembering correctly. In
Yes,
the like the interlocking, like almost like a spinal cord.
very very much inspired Pluto, which I think inspired. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the Master of Puppets, the Master of Riddles for a second.
Ah.
I got Brow mixed up with the Master of Riddles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, he's inspired by
Alachino.
Brow, who's inspired. Yeah, yeah. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I probably butchered that.
God,
Lysipe is
I
so
want
good.
to.
I'm
I do
actually
plan on going back to Liza P eventually. The problem is that the way my the way that my current PlayStation's setup is makes it a little it makes it impossible to record. Oh, yes, got it.
nice.
Oh, man.
Finally, the real greed was trying again and again.
Finally, I can kill this bastard.
Ah, finally. You
Ah.
can move on.
Yes. Yes. How many did I have left? Actually, how many?
So, did you ever end up watching that video by the
So 18. I had 18 left. I bought 30. Did I buy 30 or 40?
No idea.
I think I bought 40. So that took 22. I had piss RNG.
Oof.
Statistically speaking, actually, I don't know if it's this one or Dark Souls 1, but you should be able to get it within 5 if you have decent RNG.
Fair enough.
So which video?
Did you ever see that video by the guy who did the Dark Souls IGN guy videos?
Oh, yes, the Liza P. Yeah,
Yes,
Lenny
Liza P.
Zero.
Was that his name? Lemony Zero?
Lenny Zero.
Lenny Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I think Lemony?
Maybe you're thinking of Lemony Snicket. But yeah, no, I love that the point at which he was fully on board with Liza P was the music disc feels.
Oh yeah, that is like
Oh, speaking of very cool things,
love that
this,
introduction.
yeah, and also this
When I played Dark Souls
on.
3,
It's a moment. Gonna pop up.
give him a bit.
Does it? Weird.
No, were you expecting something?
Yeah, I was expecting the area to pop up.
The area to pop up?
The area title.
Oh,
I guess it's a little bit further. I need to kick the asses of these two guys because this is a really good mid-game grind spot.
oh, insanely so.
Yeah, the
Um,
Giants, they have so much. They dropped so many souls.
when I played Dark Souls 3 initially, um,
Wait, do you want
this
to...
is where I discovered the Fight Club was.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to be joining the Fight Club. Probably not
Are we
this...
actually doing PvP?
We're probably not going to be doing that this episode. Because I just want to clear out this area so that I can grind between episodes. But we will be doing it eventually.
Fair enough.
Just need
I
these
just
guys
sort of
to...
remember.
There they are.
I just remember like showing up there and discovering that's where everybody showed up for Fight Club, on that balcony overlooking that area, right outside the Pontiff's arena.
Oh, absolutely. Because it's such a good spot.
Beautiful, beautiful area, plenty of fight space, and just sort of a generally fun aesthetic
Alright. I got one
for your
down.
fight to the death.
Stop with the fucking pole arms!
That guy's been playing Dark Souls too. He's power stancing.
Yeah, I know. I got weapon arts.
Fair enough.
Fuck off, Jon Snow. But yeah, no, that is Dark Souls 2. Because those are... Dring... That is a Dring set.
Fair enough.
Alright. Now I'm
And
just...
I just find it I just love this area. It just sticks in my head as like if I think of Dark Souls 3, I think this area, this little courtyard right here.
Is this one? No, it's not that one. It's that one.
Ow, I got hit with an arrow. Oh, I was just trying to nap. His AI's all futzed up, how could you?
Just a little. And while he's over there, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to... Come on. How many souls is that? Ooh, that's good. 750.
That is a chunk. Oof.
Oh yeah, that is a silver serpent ring, symbol of avarice, and fuck, the shield of want.
Was it 750 or was it 7,500?
7,050. Or 7,500, yes.
Yes, you said 750, and I'm like, huh, no, that seems wrong. That was definitely a bigger number.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a bigger number. Yeah, that's on me. That's
You got careless.
yeah, a little. I'm actually gonna put all my helmets that I'm not gonna be using in the storage so that I can easily.
Upgrade it faster.
I should probably start upgrading my
Organizing.
armor. Actually,
Can you upgrade your armor?
I'm pretty sure you can.
I think Dark Souls 3 is the one where you can't upgrade your armor.
See, what's the weight on that? 5'8", 5'1". Oh,
I know you can't upgrade your armor in like Elden Ring. I think that was something that was carried over from Dark Souls 3.
maybe. All right. Yeah, I want to get enough to get those Titanite scales.
Yeah. Dark Souls 3 armor cannot be upgraded. Its stats
Okay.
are fixed upon obtaining.
Okay.
This is so you can change out armor sets as you go
You, instead of committing.
instead of committing immediately to one,
Yeah.
I think that was probably like the one downside of Dark Souls 1 and by extension 2. You never grew past your first set of armor because you're always upgrading it.
I need to buy better arrows. Come on. Yeah, I need 32k, I believe, and some extra for the blacksmith.
Mm.
Okay, torso shot it is.
My liver. So I watched a video on Dead Space by Mandalore Gaming,
Nice, nice.
and he was discussing the armor design of the Dead Space series, and he described the early armor as
Practical?
no, not practical, as survivorship bias. Like they looked at one of those charts on like the places people could get hit and survive, and then just stapled armor onto those, leaving all the gooey organs and important stuff unprotected.
I see.
And that the armor of the remake, the first set is similar to the tier 3 set from the first game. Because they're just kind of iconic looking. So the reboot game has like more armored Isaac than the original, where you basically only had like shoulder pauldrons and the helmet.
Yeah. I need to put the weapons I don't use in the thing too. Oh, that makes me...
He also mentioned the one thing that I had never noticed about the Dark Souls series. All the armor is ribbed, or rather, the world design is ribbed.
Yeah?
The ship looks like a giant set of ribs in space, and the chest plate looks like ribs, and the ship looks, and the weapons look like ribs, and the basically everything looks like it's part of a body that's just made of metal,
Makes sense.
which does make sense actually, which is really cool when you notice it.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I might have noticed it, I just never really put it together,
Yeah. Alright.
Mind you, Dead Space remake, amazing game for the holidays.
Oh, definitely. That
I
space is
think
like
Dead
iconic. Who's that one person that was complaining about Dead Space, specifically that Isaac is an engineer? It was like, how is he wouldn't be able to survive. He's an engineer. It's like,
No idea, but I watched a video recently where there was somebody complaining about a new version of Batman that's an engineer.
oh, I saw that one.
That might be what you're thinking about then, because the
No,
immediate comparison from the person talking about the video was Isaac Clarke's an engineer. He's like one of the most popular characters in horror.
yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I'm pretty sure that was the video. That was Xanderhall, right?
Yes.
Was the one reacting to the idiot.
Yeah.
I like Xanderhall. Got some
Yep.
really good takes.
He's got some neat takes.
Yeah.
He definitely is very familiar with
The formula.
the formula, the message.
Yeah. Alright.
It's terrifying that that works actually.
Yeah. That all these people are just grifters who are just they're NPCs. Like they are the NPCs. They have like 2 arguments. Alright, let's see if I can get it to pop up. I might need to go to the top of this. Did it not? Eh,
Ah,
don't worry.
lovely reference to Anne Orlando architecture there.
Oh, I need that.
I
I need
remember-
that. I need that.
Oh god, I remember watching you
Yes!
get blasted off the edge a million times.
Didn't I get it in like 2 attempts?
I think it was closer to 3, but the funny part is you still struggled with it.
I did not struggle.
I like to say you struggled, and what I say will be remembered more than the actual video itself. So. Nah, but seriously, that is just as funny.
Everyone struggles at some point on the on it.
Honestly, I think that the banister would be easier if you could jump.
Oh, definitely. Like
Which
that
a
would
lot of
it would be
platforming.
no problem if it was in Elden Ring.
Exactly. To be fair, I think that's why I kind of like Elden Ring's level platforming design more than Dark Souls platforming design,
What does
because
it say?
it gets a little more vertical.
You're never gonna catch me. Oh, fuck, that does a lot of damage. That's the first time I'd been hit by... Oh, fuck! Because, you know, I had them in the stun lock.
Fair enough.
So that was the first time that they had actually hit me. Alright. Ah, God. Hey, look! I took an arrow to the knee! Ha ha!
Haha, marriage joke.
Oh, God. Can't believe I fucking took an arrow to the knee.
What amazing timing.
Ooh, that was nice damage.
I
That's a
used
lot
to
of
be an
damage.
adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
There you are. Come on,
I used
bitch.
to be an adventurer like you.
Too
Then I took an arrow
slow.
to the knee. I think over time I've actually gotten less happy with how Bethesda designs their games.
Oh, yeah, no. It's because they keep... In their efforts to make it more and more accessible, they dumb it down. It's the same thing that, like, the Fable series suffered from.
I think part of it is not just that they're dumbing it down to make it more accessible. It's that it's not growing in any direction of either as beyond itself.
Yeah,
There's no growth to match the dumbing down. They dumb down everything, but nothing
there it
gets.
is.
Yep.
The statue of Gwyn.
Huh. Wonder what he's doing here.
This is the. This is where we killed Gwendolyn. Aww. It's her, the firekeeper.
What's she doing here?
Dead.
I mean, yeah, but what's she doing here? Why, how did this get here?
Oh, this was always. Oh, this is where Gwendolyn's buried, I think. Or what? Where he was. I don't remember.
Yeah, but what's all this doing here? How did this get here? What's the statue of Gwen doing in the Irithyll, the Boreal Valley?
I mean, we're pretty high up. I don't think we're in the valley anymore.
Well, what's it doing on
On a
top
cold,
of
dark
the
winter's
Boreal
night.
Place?
Am I as time in my head?
What's
Battle rages
it
for
doing
the.
here?
Okay, what the. There it is. Ooh, I love that moon. That's the good moon.
It is beautiful.
It is. I love a good moon. Hopefully I won't have to fight any gargoyles. Rages for the right of what to become.
I remember this. What's this doing here?
Whose
Wait
footsteps
a
are these?
minute. Wait a minute. Is this? No way.
Ah, deja vu.
You know about this? Did you
There
know?
it
Did you
is!
know that Anor Londo is in Dark Souls 3?
God, this is such a fucking good. Oh yeah. Also, there's an enemy somewhere that just spawns under a void. Also, I like that you can see Lothric Castle from here.
Who built their castle next to Anor Londo?
I believe that's the cathedral. I think.
Probably.
Yeah, because that's the.
That's the big bridge.
Oh yeah, and that right there is where. I think that building over there is where the where the Farron Legion was.
Mayhaps.
Either that or that building right there is where the Cursed Rotten Greatwood was. One of the two. I'll have to rewatch the Illusory Wall video that dissects or goes into. I think it's called like the layout of Lothric, or something like that. But the
I do like
oh,
that you can.
that's a really good area over there. You know what area that is,
No
right?
Anor Londo.
Huh?
It's no Anor Londo. You're gonna have to remind me.
That area with the bridges, that is Archdragon Peak.
Ah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
To be fair, it has been a while since I played this game.
Yeah. I just love how you can see all the areas. Like down there is the starting area of the Boreal Valley.
Fair enough. Well, one thing I do like is the build-up to Anor Londo.
Absolutely, because you figure you start to put the pieces together. You start to put you figure it out pretty soon, and then when it's finally confirmed, and especially this, like they know that they knew that this was the peak of Dark Souls, the Ornstein of Smoke fight, their cathedral.
They knew that was the shot.
Absolutely.
That's the bit everybody remembers.
That is when people think of Anor Londo, they think of the staircase to Ornstein of Smoke's cathedral.
Absolutely beautiful architecture, and as I said, I do like how they build up slowly. You start to piece together like, That's familiar. But what's that doing here?
Yeah.
You might even notice the statue at first, because you're probably thinking to yourself, "Oh,
Well,
that's just a statue of a dude who looks like a knight." And then you realize, wait a minute. Once you realize it's Orlando, you can go back and like, wait a minute, this is that statue. And you can roll through it.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that beforehand.
Absolutely.
And
Alright, Andre, upgrade my shit.
I did not know the Orlando was in Dark Souls 3, so I was very excited when I found it for the first time.
Oh yeah, learning Anorlando, like it is. It's the same feeling as as I Am Your Monster No More. In God of War. Like when he pulls, it's the same feeling as when he pulls out the Blades of Chaos. Like
It just grabs your heart again.
yeah. Oh, I should also read that, and I need more Titanite chunks.
Ah, well met.
Oh wait,
Ashen
actually, I
One.
wanted to look at something before I.
Honestly, I'd like to return to playing God of War again sometime.
It's a good game.
I've got all of them, so
Is
we can play all the hits.
the umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely the handmaid of the Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. Now, there are two potential people this could have been. The general consensus is that it's probably Shiva of the East, the from Dark Souls 1.
Of course.
I think that's probably the most likely choice.
Ah,
The
well
other
met,
is
Ashen One.
who's the guy who sells you armor in Dark Souls 2? Who he's like, I came here because I had nothing, and now that I'm here, I find they don't even use proper currency. They use souls. Can you please buy something? Pity me. And after you buy more and more, he's like, I am rich. I am above you all. Because you know it's part of the ongoing theme of, you know, if you help people fulfill their dreams, they have nothing left to work towards.
You're thinking Moglin the Armor, I believe?
No, no, no. He's the dude whose armor gives you extra souls when you wear them, or makes. Yeah, I think it gives you extra souls, so people usually just kill him right off the bat.
Let me look through the list.
Ooh, I can have big hat.
Ashen.
Yeah, look up characters in Majula.
Right, so that's Moglin the Armorer, who is the guy
He
who
is?
I think so. Um
He's wearing like a yellow and green.
yeah, yellow and green. He's got like a little turban look going on.
Yeah, yeah. He kind of. Yeah. That's huh.
Yeah, advances his quest to getting rich. Then related to purchase task, his inventory increases the final time for another set of armor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, once
Yeah.
he is rich, talking to him while holding 0 souls will give you the true version of the Aurora set for free.
Yeah.
Which is the which is probably what you're thinking about.
Oh, also I picked up something else in my grinding. I went and I killed that crystal lizard at the undead settlement to get the sharp gem,
Just good, wasn't he?
which means I can infuse my weapon. Where is... Can I not infuse my... Can I not infuse my Farron set with the sharp gem?
Oh, you can't infuse boss weapons, I believe.
Can't infuse boss weapons? Oh, that's a shame. All right, I
Yeah.
guess I'll put it on the Uchikatana. Let's see, heavy, sharp. Oh, I'm a little bit short. I'll do it later.
Pretty.
It's good to have variety. Okay, now to go towards what I really want to do this episode. Now that we've spent 45 minutes?
Just in the setup, yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's not just in the setup, it's just clearing out some shit.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Kick his ass.
You can do it. He didn't do it.
Oh well. Oh, fuck!
If this was Liza P, you could have kicked that person's ass.
Absolutely. I would have parried.
That combo was too obvious.
Oh, absolutely. God, I really want to play Lies of P again. I do plan on you know, I think at the end of this episode I will show what happens when I try to launch Lies of P with the capture.
Oof.
I'll show you because you've seen it.
Yes, I have. It has been a while though, so. I want to play Liza
Ambush
P again,
only
actually.
works once.
I want to play Liza P again. I should get that installed.
You should. Come on. Ow. Fuck. Oh god, I love doing that. So satisfying. Where am I? Ah, nothing to be seen here. Oh well. Alright. Time for the Irithyll dungeons. Is an area. This is... If there's any area that is that area in this game, it would be this. You know?
Makes sense.
Alright, let's,
The area that everybody areas in. That area.
Jesus Christ. I always forget about that. It's because of these assholes. I lit the bonfire, right?
You can always check again. I don't recall. I actually...
Jesus Christ.
I'm actually, my memory ain't exactly great, as I think we've mentioned before. I have the memory of a goldfish. I think I told you that before, right?
Boo. That's my joke. Yeah, I lit it.
Is it your joke? I thought it was my joke. See, this is part of my memory issue. Did I tell you about it? I have a memory issue yet? Okay, I'll let it go.
It is one of my favorite running gags in this. In the channel.
In our channel, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Trick with those assholes is to fuck. The trick with those assholes is to not give them a moment to think.
Ah, yes, thinking. The greatest enemy.
It's a dangerous pastime.
I know. What a scream.
It is such a good scream. It is a really good scream. Shit, I fucked up. Oh, fuck! Oh, I thought it was, And yeah, they brought back the curse mechanic from Dark Souls. Thankfully, it's temporary. It's
True.
still a
True.
pain in the ass.
Top tier obnoxious, yeah.
At least it doesn't kill you. But still, reducing your health like that is so evil.
Absolutely, and it's obnoxious too.
Yeah.
You sure that was from Dark Souls? I thought it was from Demon Souls.
Uh, no, Demon Souls, it cuts your health in half when you die.
Didn't Demon Souls have a thing where like your HP bar steadily shrinks? Or am I
jeez.
thinking about something else?
Uh,
Ugh.
no, you're thinking of Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is the one where each death reduces it and your shit steadily shrinks.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, there's something I need, and I do not remember where it is. Very important that I get it, though. Is it in here? Yes, it is! That is an important tool for us to use later! Fucking go. Damn it! Yes. Oh, hi there. Let me just,
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
You can't see me? Whew. Okay.
I wonder what time of his Zoe is up to.
Probably something funny.
I think he's been marketing his new movie, Big Shark.
Big Shark?
Yeah. Have you heard about it?
No.
The premise is that it's about a group of guys who are in like I think Louisiana when the floodwater comes in and a shark starts swimming
Oh, yeah,
through
you
the
told
city
me about
streets.
that.
It's very funny in like one of those in that birdemic way. But it's a little more competently made, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if Birdemic is better if it was made competently. I think it is sort of the assness of that film that makes it funny.
Definitely.
But you can definitely make movies with like that are better made that strike that same chord. I think part of the why Birdemic is so funny is its unchecked ambition combined with the fact that it's kind of garbage.
Yeah. Awesome, I got a Titanite scale. 7 more of those, and I'll be able to upgrade my shit. Isn't there supposed to be a bonfire nearby?
Maybe.
Oh wait, no, I think that is a Okay, yeah, you get hurt. Oh, I like their wings. It really paints a picture of what they are. You know?
Indeed, so goopy.
Yeah. It shows that they were most likely experiments.
Everybody's experimenting in Dark Souls.
You know, the fuck one. That was a lot of damage.
Speaking of a lot of damage, uh, I've mentioned before every once in a while that I'm in a One Piece watch group,
Yeah.
and we recently got to Marineford.
Yep. That's about where that was the last arc that I'm pretty sure that's the last arc I read before I stopped. Oh good, I don't need this I don't wait. Does that mean that I think there's a
Oh, it's a great arc, um, and I absolutely forgot just how great the reveal of Ace's parentage is. It's a very well done reveal too, because it shows just how cruel the enemy is.
Oh, that was close.
That that someone just cannot be allowed to live simply because of who their father was.
Yeah.
Even if they have no ambitions of following in his footsteps, it doesn't
Nope.
matter. His mere existence is too much.
I survived.
Excellent. I will survive.
Oh fuck.
You
Nope.
not oh, you did survive.
Oh fuck.
Keep surviving. One of the funniest,
Oh. Yeah.
one of the funniest like nostalgia critic
Oh good, that's the
jokes
shark.
that still lives in my head for some baffling reason
Mhm.
is it's during one of those really bad movies, and he's like, "Wait a minute, is that like an instrumental version of "I Will Survive" by Whitney Houston?" And he just has his own lyrics to it, and he's like, "I will survive the shitty movie."
Amazing.
Just
Shafrillis had
one
a
of those
similar
ones.
moment in when doing a review of Shrek the Third, where he's talking. Is like, wait, is the marching band playing All Stars? 10 out of 10. Because yeah, the marching band for King Arthur's or Arthur Pendragon's um, school they were playing All Stars.
To be fair, that is a reference to All Stars. Great song. In the movie in question, it was just like a very similar instrumental.
I see.
It was definitely not one of those things that had any right being in the movie it was in.
As you can
You know?
see, I am being very cautious right now.
Oh, makes sense.
Because I am out of Estus.
Out of Estus, or just enough. Estus, I mean. Ooh.
Alright. Where is the way? Gonna just.
I'm just gonna scooch along. Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, you
Wait,
survived.
yes, this is good actually. His
Oh, you
shortcut.
survived again.
Holy shit! I can't believe I pulled that off. Oh
I
my-
can't believe you survived that. That is absurd.
Yeah, I know. And not only that, but I found the shortcut to the bonfire. I landed right here.
So lucky.
Wait. Hold on. It's not that way. I need to go back down. Imagine if a rat came out of nowhere. Fuck it. Up, 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 up. Okay.
You jinxed yourself with that one. I'm
I
doing this.
know. I know. Yeah, the shortcut to the bonfire is up here somewhere. Where is... Damn it. The rat's still there?
He might have tottered off, but he is always watching and waiting.
Bastard. Trying to remember. I could have swore, because... No, it's much further ahead.
Oh,
Just gonna have to make a run for it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it is. Okay.
thank goodness.
Yeah, no, that was not a good situation to be in. At all. That was an awful situation to be in.
That was bad. That could have gone worse. Oh,
Oh. I'm glad it didn't. That's amazing that it didn't. But I am at... Shit. Actually, fuck it. I have enough to go. Because I have another Estus shard.
I get you.
And I want to turn that in. Also, I need to buy some arrows.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
You wouldn't.
Pretty be careful.
Alright.
Oh, hello. And in one piece.
Alright, what arrows do you have for me? Ooh, large arrows. I'll take 200.
Goodbye.
Alright, 200 large, and what about you? Do you have any new arrows for me?
Ah, how
Dark arrows. Only Slayer arrows. That's only for great. Yeah, great bows. Those are good.
Ashen one.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I still cannot fucking believe that. By all rights, the rat should have killed me when I went back down the ladder.
You should be rat chow. I'm gonna be honest.
I should.
You had like a single clip of health. I'm gonna be totally fair.
Absolutely.
Saying you survived that is being generous to survivalists.
Hey, I made it to the bonfire. That's all it takes to survive.
Yep, you're not Bear Grylls, not yet.
I don't want to drink my own piss. We should play. Oh, we should play the Man vs. Wild video game on the channel.
I have enough dignity to say no to that.
That's fair.
Like what? Just a bunch of quick time events?
It's worse than that.
Oh.
They don't even matter.
Oh. It doesn't matter now what happens. I
much-
will never give up the fight.
Oh, that's doing nothing. It's also doing nothing.
I cannot sing. I apologize for making you put up with that for the 10.5 seconds you had to put up with it.
Up the ass. Oh, that is way better. I'm just gonna give him a very sharp prostate exam.
Oof. I'm not even a giant and I feel pain for that.
Because that's 91. How much does this do? 96. Okay, so there. Oh, 98.
98, 99, 100. Did you ever watch Mob Psycho?
Nope.
Shame. It's got a banger opening.
Oh yeah, it's the one that uses the artificial lung. The artificial vocal cords. Oh my god, look how the texture stretches on his shoulder.
Oof.
We were definitely not meant to see him at this angle.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, arrows are the best way to take care of the, take care of these guys.
I'm trying to remember,
Yeah, no, Mob Psycho, their opening uses like a set of artificial lungs and vocal cords.
Huh.
You know, it's basically like the lungs are basically like an accordion pump. There's two. One when one goes down, the other goes up. So that there's always air flowing, and it flows through an artificial set of vocal cords, and I believe like a set of articulated lips to change like the sound.
You might be right.
Yeah, look it up. Mob Psycho artificial vocal cords.
Yeah, I can do that right now.
It's amazing. He spin the rest in his ass. That is a rat. Oh no. Oh. Hey, killed him.
Oh yeah, it was used to resonate Hitoshi's voice. No wait, that's something else. That's My Hero Academia. No wait. God dang it! I have to look this up because I am like very confused now. Maybe it's one of those things that is it like music director reacts to Mob Psycho 100?
No, no, no. Hold on. Once I get up the ladder, once I get up the ladder, I'll look it up
Okay.
and send you the, Alright.
Oh, we can do that after the stream. Oh, you're doing it now? Okay.
Sea Moon is what the instrument is called.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, the Sea Moon is, the Sea Moon is an instrument, that is a set of artificial, lungs and vocal cords.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture. They're really cool.
Okay. It's a. Okay, I guess he's just sent it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that is a thing.
Oh yeah, no, they're great.
Anyway, great show. Like everything about it is just so.
Yeah, no, I've
Oh,
heard nothing but good things about it.
the ending was just like. I don't know how to describe the ending, and I don't want to.
Probably
But,
don't, because
like-
I do want to eventually watch it.
I get you. I'll describe more about how it made me feel.
Fair.
It made me feel immeasurably scared.
You can't just announce. You can't just announce how you feel. That makes me feel
makes
angry.
me feel angry.
God, I love. I love that episode of Futurama. Ooh, nope, not going there.
It made me feel scared, not for like people being hurt, but for the fact that they had made so much progress that it felt like they were backtracking.
Oh, I
In
love
the-
that.
In like
Zuko at the end of the Book of Earth.
yes, where things were going so well, suddenly things are backtracking,
And he makes the worst choice.
it's brutal. It's very much like watching Donna Noble return to who she was.
Oh God, that is so heartbreaking.
Absolutely, that's brilliant character death. Watching a character renege on character growth is always painful because we as the audience know what's been lost and how much people change is very difficult. Change is the hardest thing you can do.
And especially with, you know, how she felt about herself when she was like that. like she genuinely believed even after, like it wasn't until the encounter with the meta crisis where she realized she's not a nobody. She is someone. She is someone important. I fucking hate this part.
Everybody is in a way, but sorry about that. I had a sneeze coming on. Oh, why are you screaming?
Because that's the room where there's like 8 of those of the not the adjudicators, the inquisitors,
Oh,
and it's really annoying. It is such a pain in the ass to
fair
get
enough.
through.
I had an awful sneeze coming on. That's why, like,
Fair.
I was paralyzed. Speaking of
I'm not
paralyzed,
paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you.
great song. I
Absolutely.
hate it.
Alright, it
Okay.
is over this
I've
way.
mentioned this before, I swear, but when I was younger, I used to watch Freeman's Mind.
Oh man!
Great set of videos. Very funny.
Have you seen the Wayne Radio TV Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware?
No,
Oh, if you like Freeman's Mind, you would love this.
fair enough. Well, I haven't watched Freeman's Mind in actual years, and looking back, I'm kind of like, why did I like that? If I watched it again, I'd probably enjoy it, but it is very much a it's a bit of a weird.
Oh my god! Oh, that's not good.
Oh no!
He's in the walls. They're in the walls.
They're in the walls. Anyway, every time I would look up a new episode for that, there was always a 50-50 chance that the next episode would just be the logo with Paralyzer.
Oh god, people did the same thing with Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah. Anyway,
That was
probably
a
a reference to that.
no. The people would like, have channels whose names are close to Team 4-Star, like Team Fooey Star. And like it'd be like, Dragon Ball Z Abridged episode 32, but it would just be like a screenshot of like the androids and like Nyan Cat played in slow motion,
Oh,
like
well,
this song.
I get you. Yeah, for the Freeman's Mind one, what they did was they basically played Paralyzer for like however long the episodes were, and every single time a new episode would come
The
out,
Jailers, that's what these guys are
they
called.
would update the title of the video to the episode after the newest. So if an episode came out that was episode 34, the next episode 35, if it wasn't legit video, was the same Paralyzer video again and again.
It's
They
these
just changed
assholes.
So it was a very clever way of having a really high.
Let me out!
Ooh.
Let me out! Let me out! Also, I'm slowed.
Let me live.
Do this. Need to get out of their aggro area.
They shuffle. Funny.
He got out of the wall.
Watching them chase you like that is the funniest thing. I'm gonna be honest.
It is kind of funny. All right. Up, 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 up! Oh!
That could have gone so poorly if the elevator was half a second slower.
I was half expecting it too. Let's see how much health I have. 1. Oh,
Worst case scenario, dear God.
that's literally as low as it can go with them.
Oh,
Oh, Miyazaki, you magnificent bastard. Alright. Let's try this again.
I wonder what his next game is gonna be.
Elden Ring 2 takes place in Drang Lake. Imagine the... Oh god, imagine if he did. Imagine if he did do Elden Ring 2 and it takes place in Drang Lake. Like the absolute guts to do that.
True.
Oh, look at their little shuffle.
It's a very adorable shuffle watching them run at you.
Oh yeah. I think there's only one left. I think that might be the only one left. Gonna let my health get
Gonna
up.
hope.
I hope. I hope it's the only one left. If it is, I can take him.
Hope is a scrappy thing. Everybody thinks hope is beautiful, but hope is scrappy. Bloody,
But-
beaten, aching, and weak. Hope keeps coming back no matter how the odds may be.
What was that from?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's very poignant, so you think it must be from something. I just was throwing words together.
Man, one of my favorite. So, you've seen House, right?
Yes, enough of House, not all of it.
Oh yes, the Xanthos ashes. That's really good. Where? Okay. So at one point, Wilson says, "Dying is easy, living is harder," and House's response is, "That is not nearly as poignant as you think it sounds." And I want you to know this was before Hamilton came out. But
Huh?
it gets better. At one point, Lin-Manuel Miranda does appear as a reoccurring character for a season, and this was while he was writing Hamilton.
Oof.
So he had when he was trying to come up with how to do King George's song, Hugh Laurie just looked at him, waggled a finger, and said, "You'll be back, bitch."
Hugh Laurie is great. He's probably the best part of an otherwise awful movie.
Which movie?
He was
Little.
Mycroft in...
Or he was the dad in Stuart Little.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but Stuart Little is good.
He was the dad in Stuart Little too.
I know.
No, Gilligan
Are you too late?
fell off his ladder. No, Gilligan's always here. I think that's
Fair enough.
that's what his name is, right?
I
Gilligan.
think so.
He's the ladder smith from Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I thought I got that could
No.
for a hot second.
Yeah, no. Do you want to go a little bit a little bit longer? Cause we could do.
Sure, I can go a bit further. I'm just trying to remember
Oh, it's up
what
here.
I was saying.
Hugh Laurie
yeah.
was Mycroft?
Yeah, he was Mycroft in Holmes and Watson.
Isn't that the one about Isn't that the one with the Ian McKellen Sherlock Holmes?
No.
No, that's Dear Mr. Holmes.
That I could actually see being someone interesting.
It's a good movie. It's the plot of Dear Mr. Holmes is he's trying to remember a case because he's got early onset Alzheimer's, and he's trying to remember what happened to Irene.
That actually sounds kind of romantic. That's I actually do want to watch. I should watch that. Wow.
It's really good. I think it's Irene.
I can believe it.
Yeah, it's.
Anyway, Holmes and Watson is the one with the stepbrothers.
Yeah.
You know, the stepbrothers.
We have so much room for activities.
I forget their names. You know who they are.
Yeah. Will Ferrell and
The other one.
yeah, the other one. Good old
Yeah.
other one. Was it Ben Stiller?
No.
I don't think it was Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller tends to work with Owen Wilson.
Let me check.
Yeah, I love the there's so much room for activities. Oh,
And
I
John
love
C. Reilly.
Yeah, John C. Reilly. I like John C. Reilly. He was
fine.
Mr. Cellophane.
And he was Wreck-It Ralph.
That too. Look at these
Yeah,
blood stains.
Yeah.
You know exactly what they're trying to do.
Oh, they're trying to clip?
Well, no, they're trying to jump across.
Oh, okay.
One, two. Come on, I believe in you. You can do it. Aw, get fucked.
Mhm.
By the way, Profane Capital. I don't know if I talked about it, but I have a theory about the Profane Capital. Its lore is that... Okay, how the fuck do I get... Oh. Its lore is that Yorm was its lord, and he became a... he ended up kindling... or trying to kindle the first flame as a way to... I don't fucking remember. But the point is, there's this thing called the Profane Flame, and he had, I think that, I think that, come on, bastard. I think Ilium Lois from Dark Souls 2 is built on top of the Profane Capital. I think the Profane Flame is the old flame of Ilium Lois.
Maybe. I'd have to, play Ilium Lois again.
The Crown of the Ivory King is like the best DLC of Dark Souls 2.
Oh god, spiders.
No, they're
It's the many legs.
yeah,
I know what they are, but it's still the many legs. Oh dear god.
that's fair.
Anyway, Holmes and Watson is an awful, awful movie. I cannot describe how awful it is in like just standard words. So I'll just try to explain. Try to explain the big twist.
Was it that nobody died?
No. So after basically dicking around for the entire movie, the big reveal is that I believe the maid is actually the big bad, and she's like the daughter of Moriarty or something.
What the fuck?
And the maid is what's her name? What's the maid from like the Sherlock Holmes stories?
Oh, the housekeeper.
Yeah, the housekeeper.
Fuck.
The housekeeper of. Let me just look up the plot of Holmes and Watson. Let me just look that up.
I needed to grab...
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't good. I don't have any glistening purple moss. Which means I just gotta ride this out. Actually, do I have any?
Okay. Mrs. Hudson is Moriarty's daughter, and they fight her on the Titanic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mrs. Hudson. The big gag for Mrs. Hudson throughout 80% of the movie until the big reveal is that every single time she shows up, she's sleeping with another famous historical figure.
Like Picasso.
Usually ones in like Victorian era, but apparently they did so little
Picasso.
research.
Yeah, Victorian era lasted until like what was it? Until World War One.
Well, I could check. I don't know any of them.
Fair.
Yeah, but like I think it was at some point like somebody pointed out that one of the historical figures they picked out was a child in the year in which the movie was taking place. Then they aged him up to like the age that everybody knows him as. I think it was like one of those like famous
Poets or something.
poets, yeah, probably. Who was historically still a child at the time of the year the film is supposed to take place in.
Hold on.
But
I'm reading the ashes. The Xanatos ashes, umbral ashes of a sorcerer who explored the golden sorceries of a long lost land. With this, the shrine handmaiden, blah blah blah. They were called Xanatos scholars, but some foolishly imitate them by simply dressing in yellow. So this is these are the ashes of what's this? They were the golden sorceries are the Ulasil sorceries.
it's the guy with the big old turban from Demon Souls, right?
Maybe?
Yeah, the dude with like the big ass turban that looks like a pot upside down.
No, you're thinking of God, he's got the parasite hat here. I know the one you're talking about. He's in the painted world in Dark Souls 1.
Yes.
Gracious.
God, we bring him up so often I can never remember his name. Look up Dark Souls Dark Souls 1 Painted World NPC Invader. Alright. I can... Oh, the blooming purple. Alright, I'll need to get some blooming purple.
Ashen.
Which means I'm gonna need to pop a couple... Souls is... That is not the one I thought it was. Oh well.
Ah, how? Ashen one.
Did you find it?
I'm still looking.
Try Painted World Red Spirit. Actually, I can see. Or the Red Phantom.
The yellow monk.
The Painted World of Ariamis. Philip. The Proud Knight, Twin Humanities, Hollow. George, Pyromancers.
The old monk, but he shows up in other stuff.
Here it is. That is the King Jeremiah.
Ah, fair enough.
Yes, King Jeremiah is the Xanatos king. And he's the one he's the one that has the notched whip in Dark Souls 1.
Okay. He's a reused design from Demon Souls, or at least a reference to the old monk, I believe.
Possibly. He's a pyromancer in
Yeah,
DS1.
fair enough.
But yeah, King Jeremiah. I'm sure we will forget it next time we say it.
Fair enough. It is a very forgettable name.
Yeah. Also, I need to put some weapons away.
Yeah, Holmes and Watson is an awful, awful film. I'm sorry. I cannot get it out of my head now that I'm thinking about it again.
Yeah, no, I agree. I haven't
Like,
seen it, but I trust you since you know, you're pretty knowledgeable about Sherlock Holmes stuff.
the one good joke is that Mycroft is played by Hugh Laurie, and instead of speaking, they sort of communicate via like just sort of lifting eyebrows and shit. Because they're so smart, they can have entire conversations based off of their facial expressions,
That's amazing.
which is actually pretty funny in a movie that has no good jokes except making fun of the Robert Downey Jr. movie. Because they do because this movie was trapped in like development hell for
Oh,
like
son of a
actual
bitch, this ain't
decades.
good. This is very not good.
Yeah, because the movie was stuck in development hell for like actual decades. They were making fun of the Robert Downey Jr. movies, well into 2019, I believe, 2018. So take that as you will. Very not fun. Mostly in the idea of like
Oh, like the kind of things that
the,
CinemaSins would say.
no, not really. It's kind of like the reoccurring gag is Holmes is an idiot, but he says things confidently.
Well, that didn't.
So Watson thinks he's actually really smart, and then Watson will do the thing that Holmes told him to do, and he'll get hurt, and
That's
Holmes will be scot-free.
if they want that, then that's just the BBC. Fuck. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. Like one of the gags is gonna be like Holmes has to look like he's in disguise, so he'll just smear mud on his face and change his tie around, and everybody else is like, "Hello, Holmes," and Watson's like, "Do you remember? Who are you? Who is this mysterious person who's hanging out with me right now?"
Oh my god, the stagger on the gargoyle hammer.
Which is funny for like a second, but they keep it going for like a whole 5 minutes because it's one of those movies.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Remember
That's bullshit.
The 2016.
You saw that,
Ghostbusters?
right?
I did, yeah.
That is bullshit.
Remember
Fucking.
the 2016 Ghostbusters and how like one of their issues is that all of the comedy was improv? So one of the issues with the Ghostbusters movie, 2016, is that rather than sit down and write jokes, they basically put the actors in rooms and had them improv for hours.
Oh, jeez.
So improv is funny. Improv is great.
When you're good at it.
They are very good actors with improv. The problem is improv's main issue is that it's not good for telling a story in the long run. So you'll get a bunch of people in a room making jokes for like
You're
5
saying
minutes,
that.
but it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, a couple things. One, it can be good. It can be used to tell a good story in a format that is made for it, such as Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is improv and can have good stories.
True, What I mean is, like, Dungeons and Dragons is built around
The collaborative story.
improv. Yeah. Okay. So it's a collaborative story that a bunch of people are telling in a singular direction.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about stage props and like all the other stuff of like a movie set. But when you're a movie, you have to have a beginning, middle, and end, hopefully already planned out. So when you're basically got your actors and actresses pausing the movie to improv for like 5 minutes, it doesn't progress the story. Usually it's a stalling tactic. So what they would do for Holmes and Watson is they would just stick.
Get fucked.
They
Third
would
time's
just
a try.
stick Will Ferrell and John C. Riley in a room, and they'd give them props, and then they were expected to figure out something funny to do with all the props on hand.
Oh, but they're not prop comics. They're not.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yay! All right. So
So the movie basically ended up being like a prop comedy for two people who aren't prop comics. So
Hold
what
on.
they would, there's an
Pause,
extended
pause.
gag. Okay.
Onion Night.
Oh, finally.
Oh,
Mm. Mm.
this is the episode that I am the most nervous about.
Terrified even.
Yeah.
It's either going to be amazing or it's going to be another big wet fart.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in...
Either way, it's gonna be content.
Look at me,
Fair enough.
trapped like a rat.
Trapped like a rat, chased by a cat,
I've just been sitting here...
discovering
weighing
I'm
options.
actually quite fat.
Moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time.
I like to think.
He could easily break out, but he doesn't want to do what he is here for.
Exactly.
That's
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly. That is why he always takes every step to stall, so that he has an excuse to put it off. But we keep coming along the way and removing the barricade until... What do you mean it's locked? I have the key!
My liberation required the key is...
Is this not the key?
I can check real quick.
I got the jailer's key. Okay, where is the key for his prison cell?
Okay, Dark Souls 3.
Oh, of course I fucking miss. Ah! By the way, these monsters, I love their designs. They have their hands. They're fat baby hands with teeth. Oh, was it in that one mimic in the room with all the jailers?
Let me check. Profane Capital. Get the jailer's key ring. No, that's a different one.
Just look up how to free Sigmar in, or Sigward in the Profane Capital.
The old Selkie, okay.
Okay, yes, where's that?
Sewer-like dungeon in Irithel, okay, across from the Mimic Chest.
Across from the Mimic Chest?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, yeah, no, I know where it is. Yeah. No,
Okay, back to Holmes and Watson.
yes. Because I have to make a slight detour.
Yes. So,
I really
they
thought
make
that
an
the jailer's key was the right one.
they make an extended gag out of onions.
Onions?
You see, they have a bowl of onions in the room, and because they've basically been asked to like just make something funny out of stuff you have in the room, they grab an onion, and they're like, "You see, this is an onion, but you bite into it like an apple." And then they start eating an onion like an apple. You can very clearly tell they aren't liking it, but they've already decided they're going to
Committed.
do this bit. Committed to this bit. So they're eating this onion like an apple, doing big old bites out of it. And they're definitely not enjoying it, but they're just trying their hardest. And like, oh, you bite into it like an apple, you see. It's got a delicious crunch, don't you think, Watson? And then they like get like a camera, and they're like, it's like a cell phone. You have to make a duck face, like a duck-billed platypus. And then they just do the duck face that people were doing back in like the early 2000s that nobody was doing by the year the movie came out.
Oh god, sounds so dated.
Yeah, because it is basically like a movie that was stuck in development hell for years, being passed around by actors who signed on years ago who clearly gave up. To be fair, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly always give their 100%.
Oh yeah.
But
There's only so much you can do with a bad script.
yeah, especially when they ask you to improvise because they're like, we don't got anything.
Yeah, and you're not an improv comic.
Oh, they are improv comics, but they're not prop comics.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's not good. Alright. Well. I'm just gonna run. Hello.
One of the things about the movie, Holmes and Watson, is that I'm reading the synopsis, and it's like 4 paragraphs. But I can tell you this is basically the Cliff Notes because nothing happens in the movie for like 80% of the run. Because most of the movie is basically Holmes and Watson futzing about. Because what'll happen is Holmes will be like, I have to do this, and I'm going to very cleverly do the thing from like the movie with Robert Downey Jr. He's like, I'm going to do the Robert Downey Jr. thing. And then he immediately fucks up and hurts Watson.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Okay. I'm actually gonna look this up.
By the way, Robert Downey Jr.
Is it in that werewolf?
Let me check. I had it up a second ago.
Because it says across from the mimic chest, but there's 2 mimic chests in the Earthfield dungeon.
I'm just gonna look it. Yep. I'm looking it up, watching a video. Right. It's in the sewer with the steps that go up, and it's the 2 chests facing each other.
Oh, okay.
One is a mimic, one isn't.
Oh, where I Okay, so it's at the top of the steps. Oh, right, that's where the basilisk spawns.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I think that would probably have been a much easier, like, marker. Because...
Sorry.
No,
I was reading from
the wiki.
I was reading from the wiki page, and it just says across from the mimic chest. And then I pulled open the video location.
Yeah, no, there's 3 mimics in, Earthfield Dungeon, and I only remembered 2. But yeah, no, I think that, I think that if they were like, oh, it's in the area where the basilisk spawns, I would have definitely been like, oh yeah, I know exactly where that is, because there's only one basilisk.
Mhm. But yeah, in like Holmes and Watson, there's an entire like love story
I didn't get
where
that.
they fall in love with like just girl versions of themselves, who are actually semi decent but also just as stupid. And just the entire plot. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's very stupid.
Weird. I thought there was a mace in that one.
Mm.
Might be the next mimic.
Anyway, they basically
So what
leave these two
is
characters
the
out of the.
mystery?
Okay, so they receive a birthday cake with a corpse inside of it, with a note that says that Moriarty is going to kill Queen Victoria in 4 days.
Okay.
And they basically futz around for a bit until the villain reveals herself to be Miss Hudson, who was basically being sexually promiscuous the entire film in the background. To reveal that she is actually Moriarty's daughter, and she's going to kill the queen on the Titanic.
Wait, did Miss Hudson cause the Titanic to sink?
No, I think that sinks on its own. Uh, because she fails and she gets blown up by a bomb.
Yeah, everyone knows about the famous Titanic bombing. There we
Yeah.
go. Got it.
Okay, I'm just trying to remind myself. They discover a bomb, they throw it out the window, the bomb lands on Mrs. Hudson and blows her up and kills the famous historical figure she's been sleeping with. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. They go back to London, the Queen is like, "Oh, thank you, Holmes and Watson, for
How did they get
saving the
off the
day."
Titanic?
They just got off the Titanic. As I said, I haven't seen the movie and I only saw like bits and pieces of it. I did not sit down and watch the entire Will Ferrell Sherlock Holmes movie.
Yeah, and it just sounds like there's a lot of um holes with this plot.
It's not a good movie. It's very stupid, which is probably the nicest thing to say about it.
Yeah.
But as I said, it's the part of the problem is that it's basically making fun of the Robert Downey Jr. movies and has like no idea what it wants to be beyond just a parody of those.
Yeah. All right. All right, I got everything I need.
Speaking of the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies, the biggest oh shit moment from that is when Holmes and Moriarty are playing chess.
Oh, absolutely.
It's where he starts doing the detective reasoning, and then in the middle of that, Moriarty
Realizes
just
he's
goes.
fucked.
True, it's where Moriarty starts doing it back,
Yeah, and
and it's
they realize they're on the same level.
yeah,
Speaking of levels,
excellent.
You are a saint.
Probably
Once
thinking to
again,
himself,
you
"Fuck
are
you,
my
fuck you,
valiant
fuck you."
savior. I, Siegfried of Katerina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks.
okay, we got one chance at this.
It's all yours.
One shot.
Do not let miss chance. So this is used in item duplication, by the way. You can duplicate this.
No, please.
Oh.
I've my own road to take.
It's how
And
people get like
a duty to
99 or
fulfill.
999
That is
Titanite
so.
slabs.
Fair enough.
Ooh, gold serpent ring! Alright.
I'm trying to look at any other bad movies that come to mind.
Well,
What's like a really bad comedy, actually?
the problem is a bad comedy is forgettable.
Bad comedies are also usually boring and not funny.
Yeah,
And
that's.
comedy is inherently
Oh, wait.
subjective, so
Oh, I need to make sure all my weapons.
are in the
Shields. I need to put my shields up.
yeah, those get in the way.
Yeah.
You can put the torches away too.
I am. I'll just. Because I won't need them again until, like, the painted world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comedy is subjective, and there's only so many times you can point at something and say, that wasn't very funny.
There's also holy symbols.
Oh, stuff to put in your hands, oh no.
Yeah, no, I need to clear all that out. Because I've tried this like 4 or 5 times.
I get you.
Okay, is that it? Yes, okay. Okay. And to do it, I have to hold the... I have to two-hand it.
But you gotta dual wield it, don't you understand?
So, very first time I did this,
You told this story before.
I know, but I'm gonna tell it again because we're
It's
right here.
fair enough. I'm going to just curl up into a ball and die.
So, yeah, Scrap said to dual wield. And I was like, dual wield? And I was like, yeah. Okay.
You know how
Well,
words get
yeah.
mashed up in my head, right?
Yeah, yeah. But the problem, the two are very distinctly different. So I did have the Stormbreaker in my hand, but after you said dual wield, I put, I had it in my hand and my sword in my other hand. Oh, Yorn. I like Yorm's lore. I like, in theory, this quest line.
It's the fact that it can really fall at the end because of just like the one-shotness of it.
One shot do
That
not.
hurts. Good luck.
Good, he's aggroed on me. Nope. Okay.
Whoa, yes!
Come on. Yes! We're
I
doing
do,
it!
you're just juggling him between the both of you.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes! And he's aggroed on me!
Come on, Sigurd, hit him!
Yeah, I did it! Oh my god! Oh my
You
god!
did it!
Oh!
You finally get it.
Oh!
Don't sit down, you gotta talk to him.
I know. Oh, hold on. I'm going to... Alright.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast.
Seek brew.
To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine.
Oh. This is the first time I've been able to get him to survive.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap.
Is it
The
worth
only
it?
thing to do really
Absolutely.
after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap.
And
The
then
only
you
thing to
sit
do
down at
really
the
after a nice
bonfire.
toast.
No?
You are a true.
You're not even gonna let him rest?
Oh. There it is.
Yep, there he went.
He is my favorite Onion Knight.
And he just vanishes without a trace.
So, the common theory is that there was poison in his.
Mmm.
Now to lay the Stormbreaker into, or the Storm Ruler to rest. Both of them. I love Yorm's lore. It's so tragic. The thing about all of the thing about the Lords of Cinder is that you can't, at least a few of them, you can't blame them for not wanting to do it again. And Yorm is the one who epitomizes that the most, because when he linked the flame, the profane flame did not like that and spread throughout his kingdom, burning everyone into this pile of burnt flesh that you see all around. And he was not well liked as a ruler. Even though he was a good ruler, the people were still racist against the giants, and so he had 2 weapons forged that could take him down. One given to his friend Sigurd, who he had promised that if he ever, lost his way, Sigurd would promise to take him out, which is what his quest was here. The other was by the throne, and anyone who did not like or anyone who thought they were a better fit to rule, could use it to challenge him. But because he was a giant and the others weren't, they were too scared. But he's the one who I feel the worst about in claiming his ashes, because Yorm is right. He definitely should not. He has seen the horrors that come with linking the flame. With the Abyss Watchers, they have become consumed by the Abyss and have abandoned their duties. With Aldrich, he was not like...
He was not willing in the first place.
Yeah, he was not willing in the first place. He was forced into it. And Yorm is the only one who chose and then saw how it could go wrong and rejected afterwards. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic place to end it on, because I'm so glad I was able to do that on stream. I have beaten this game so many times, and I have never been able to get him to survive the
You never
whole
get
fight.
to share that moment with him.
Yeah.
And that just makes it triply momentous.
Absolutely. Because Yorm fighting Yorm, I mean, that's no problem. It's a gimmick fight. But fighting Yorm and keeping Sigurd alive, for whatever reason, I just always have the worst RNG.
I managed it my first go, so I cannot relate. But I definitely understand
But
how it could be
you've
frustrating.
seen, yeah, no, you have seen me try multiple times, multiple strategies, and for whatever reason, it just like he goes down in like 2 hits. And like Yorm never aggroes me no matter what I do.
He gets bodied. Yeah. Well, this is
Yeah.
the lucky go.
Yeah.
This is where you get to really sit down and
Yeah.
miss the guy.
All right. So tune in next week where we will take on Anorlando. And I'll also join the Covenant there.
Fair enough.
All right. Hey, I beat both bosses first try this episode.
Fair enough. Yes, you did.
Yeah. All right. So, check out some of the other stuff on the channel. I think we're gonna be doing Sonic Adventure 1 because we recently beat Psychonauts.
Yeah.
Yep. And there is also on the channel. I don't know. Bean. Bean, get down. Get down off the shelf. You're not allowed on the shelf. You knock things down. There is possibly Brothership. Mario and Luigi Brothership, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Me and Biddy are gonna be doing that. So, yeah. Comment challenge of the day. What are some of your favorite gimmick bosses?
Can I mention one from the Psychonauts?
Absolutely.
I liked the fight with Horus in the theater. The angry critic.
Oh, right. He's in his Eggman machine. Or whatever.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much a fight as it is just getting stuff up to a balcony.
Yeah. I think my favorite gimmick boss is probably... So, in Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, Dr. Finkelstein is, right, that's the scientist's name, right?
Yes, I believe so.
He is a boss because his brain has been replaced by a parasite. The way you defeat him is you have to dodge his attacks and get close and use the Soul Robber, which is your main weapon of the game. It's like a whip made out of goo, to open his brain, rip out part of the parasite, and replace his brain into it. His health bar only has 2, like, when you do it the first time, his health bar goes down by half. It is more difficult than it sounds, but it is very fun.
That's also a game where like all the bosses are technically gimmicks because you have to do a song section in the middle of them.
I don't think you have. I think all but the final boss, they can be defeated without doing the song.
Okay, fair enough.
I think the final boss is the only one where the song is mandatory, but I might be wrong. It has been years since I've beaten that game.
It's just fun to do the song.
Oh, absolutely. I sucked at them when I was a kid. But yeah.
Never played it.
Oh man, we should definitely do it on the channel at some point.
Fair enough.
Anywho, with that out of the way, there's not less to say but good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.